still really, really important. Just think of the basics. When you're calm and you're relaxing, your heart rate's low. When you're stressed and you're under fight or flight or sprinting, your heart rate's high. Heart rate's a great sign of the stress your body's under. So if it's hot out, your body's under more stress than when it's cool out. There's loads of reasons why heart rate's a really important factor. We use it as one factor mixed with other factors. So on the bike, you would look at heart rate in conjunction with power. On the run, you look at heart rate with pace to judge how a training session is affecting you. Now, my theory is for all the easy training, I don't care about power or pace at all. I only care about heart rate because I'm trying to get the athlete into a low stress, high fat burning state. So I want them to be lower heart rate so they can access fats for energy. So zone 2 training for me, only heart rate based. And over time, what you should see in zone 2 is more power and pace as you get fitter over the months.
Same heart rate, higher power, faster pace, basically.
And then if we're training like, say, threshold and above on the bike and run, then we focus on pace or power, because what we're doing is then we're trying to get the intensity right. Think about it. If you're doing, say, a set of 2-minute intervals, heart rate's not going to rise enough in that 2 minutes to give you a true intensity factor. Whereas power is exact. You jump on, your threshold's 250 watts. You ride at 250 watts for 2 minutes, take a minute recovery. We've chosen that 250 watts or whatever it is based on your lactate data and your personal test. And then we're also using heart rate as a measure over time as to whether it's less stressful to produce that power. Here's an example. Day 1, you ride for 10 minutes at 250 watts. Your lactate's 4 and your heart rate's 150. A month later, do the same thing, but your heart rate's 10 beats lower. You've adapted to that power, haven't you? Your heart rate's lower, your lactate's hopefully lower as well. That's an adaptation. So we look for the moving factors of all of these things. Now, heart rate is great because you can also train in zones. We look at, you're not training at specific numbers because that gets, it's most people, they can't do it. So you have a zone, maybe it's 125 to 140 for your zone 2. You can go out and you can cycle or run and work across different terrains to stay in that zone. You control your gears, control your pace to keep your heart rate where you need it. So zones are really important, and heart rate specifically I like for the total stress that your body is under at a certain intensity.
Would you say that heart rate is sort of a snapshot of what your lactate might be in a world where you can't test every single training session?
Absolutely, yeah. You can look at that. Well, we look at the two factors, the heart rate and power on the bike, heart rate and pace on the run, to try and give us accuracy in training. And of course, there's variations in that on a daily basis. That's why you have zones, to be able to work in zones depending on how you feel. And when you look at the two factors together, if, for example, today you're in zone 2 heart rate, but your power on the bike is zone 3, that's maybe a positive thing. You feel good, your heart rate's low, but you're producing more power. This is a good day. What about the opposite? A day you're in zone 3 heart rate, but your power's down in zone 2. Things aren't quite as good today as they should be. I've seen those two factors together. I can now judge what to do. Am I tired? Am I getting sick? You make decisions based on what you see of the two things together. So there's lots of factors affecting heart rate. So understanding your own response to training and how that affects heart rate is part of you learning to become a good athlete.